And the first three players to leave Kaizer Chiefs are Bongani Sam, Tutuzi Mdantsane, and Tebogo Potsane. And if we're being honest, there's nothing surprising about this. The one thing that I said beginning of the season was, why is Bongani Sam being signed to Kaizer Chiefs? Point proven. Tebogo Potsane, same problem that he's been having. Injuries after injuries. And then Tutuzi Mdantsane just failed to be consistent. He got injured and then now he's out. It's unfortunate for them, but then again, Chiefs needs more consistent players. Also going to look at the other players that Chiefs are looking to acquire, and another strange thing or strange player that Chiefs are apparently targeting. Hello and welcome to Khosi Nation Fan TV. I am Bilo, I am your host, and this is where fans meet and talk about Kaizer Chiefs. Khosi Football Club. Even the intro is now just tired because I'm depressed by Chiefs. So we're starting with a 10 million offer for Umabuya of Richards Bay. Now, I think that that's a lot of money for a right back. Like, because now there are talks that Kaizer Chiefs are like willing to spend 10 million rands on this kid. At 24, you understand, you are thinking about his potential, you're thinking about, you know, the number of years that he can spend at Kaizer Chiefs. But I don't remember seeing him in the short list for Hugo Bruce. Maybe he has been there, and people would argue that, of course, you haven't seen him there because there's Umrena, there's Umdao, and there's also Umobi, so he wouldn't be in that short list. But still, 10 million for Mabuya. I mean, I would rather go to Polokwane City and get their right back for that same amount of money. But now you think about it, if Mabuya is 10 million rands, how much will the Polokwane right back cost? I don't know, but I'm skeptical. The pressure, the difference between Chiefs and Richards Bay. But anyways, and apparently with him coming to Chiefs, reportedly, one of the three defenders, Dylan Solomons, Zita Kwenika and Riff Frosler would have to be released. We know it's not going to be Frosler because according to SABC Sport, Chiefs are finalizing the new deal for Riff Frosler so that he can stay beyond 2025, which then makes me go, why would you then spend 10 million on a right back if you are renewing a contract ka Frosler? Why would you spend 10 million on a backup right back? It makes no sense to me because you could always find solutions into playing someone in that right back position. For example, Janssen is coming back from what's the name of the team? SuperSport United. And I know Janssen is not a right back, but has been played there and he can play in a system that allows him to move up and down in that position. You can play Solomons there, he's still available. You can even play a center back in that position and have him tuck in as part of a back three when we're defending and allow the left back to be the one who's overlapping. So you don't really need to be spending that much money on that position. By the way, we know that Uzita Kwenika joined Kaizer Chiefs in 2022. It's 2025 now, so his contract is likely ending, if not next year. So even if it's ending next year, it would be much easier to release him now because he only has a year left, or it would be his last year. And with Dylan Solomons as well, this is his last year. His contract is ending in June. If you're enjoying the video, by the way, you know the deal. Like the video and subscribe to the channel. And let's talk about Atini Zodwana. It was the first time today that I've heard of that name. I am so sorry that I am ignorant. He plays for Durban City. I've not watched Durban City, not even once. I think I watched them in passing when they were playing Marumo Gallants. But apparently Chiefs want to sign him. He's a midfielder. He's 31. I'm like, what the hell? Why would you sign a player, apparently according to Sokala Duma, as we've said, I don't trust them. Why would Kaizer Chiefs scouts be impressed by someone who's helping the team fight relegation, gain promotion to the PSL? The levels are different. Can we just remember that? You cannot be a big club and be scouting good championship. You can't be scouting on a division that's lower than you and say, oh no, he's playing very well for Durban City. He might come in. No, nonsense. If you want someone to come and play for Chiefs, they must already be playing at a high level Because when you come to Chiefs, you first get choked by the fact that the level is high, the expectations are high. Then you get choked by the fact that fans are expecting you to be here. So then you can't be in a lower level than Chiefs and expect to come to Chiefs. So give me a 0, man, because I don't approve of this link. And this is where the video gets interesting, because we're about to hear 3 views of different people about Nabi. So the first one is Teko Modise, the second one is Farouk Khan, the third one is Nabi himself. In fact, it's going to be the fourth one, which is the media, and this one with the media serves as a warning, actually. So Teko Modise says that Chiefs players lack a fighting spirit, and he made an example with the fact that if you look at a team like Khosi, you see them, they fight, man. There's a fighting spirit. With Chiefs players, they look weak. I'm sorry, like, those guys, they look weak. Like, I know the mentality, I know I can blame Nabi for this and that, but those players, they just look weak. They look defeated from minute 1. Yabona Mdlali, the only player, of course, he made a mistake this weekend, but one of the fighters at Chiefs is Udove. The other fighter at Chiefs is also maybe Miguel. It just so happens that this weekend, they are the 2 people who made mistakes, but they did not make mistakes because of weakness. They were just poor in terms of their timing. But if you look at Abom Simango, Shem, as much as he's been playing well in previous games, but it looks like these things, the losing, we consider goal, he's supposed to be one of the leaders, he goes, and you're like, oh no, just leave. Yeah, when I watch Madrid sometimes and I hate the team with a passion, but when I watch Madrid, you know what never happens? I've never seen Madrid concede a goal and look defeated. Even about Chouameni, like the so-called new kids at Madrid, they concede a goal, you see them going like this. Like, they know that we're not losing this game because we're Real Madrid. But with Chiefs, they concede a goal to Arrows, they're already here. Like, that is just showing that the mentality is so bad. There is a weakness in mentality. And you think that for a team or for players who have fans who are so demanding, you'd expect them to be much stronger than that. You'd expect them to try and rally each other up. But no, it's just weakness all over. And what Farouk Khan says about Chiefs, he says that Chiefs lacks balance, and he says that system changes weekly, which I disagree with. I don't think Chiefs system changes every week. I think the playing personnel changes every week. That needs to be addressed. You can't be changing players every week. But with regards to the system the Chiefs is playing, the system is okay. The problem is the players that Nabi then picks to play in that team. As I've already said 100 times before, if you are playing with a double pivot in midfield, 4-2-3-1, then those 2 should be capable of playing the ball. Thabo Cele and Mshini, we've seen them. They are the perfect duo to play in that position, but the coach does not want to play them. So that's on him. And according to him, he says that Chiefs needs 2 things. Number 1, they need patience from us, the fans, which is difficult to ask for if you are going to keep on doing nonsense like this. Because as much as some of us believe that, oh, the coach must be given time and he must be given more quality players, but now if you're going to bench the quality players that you have, then you're going to make us go. But now, Uzo more quality players and you'll still play Oaks. Seriously. And he says the second one, he needs players with more engine, with an engine. So obviously it's the same thing that Teko is saying. Players need to be very good in terms of their personality. We need to be careful of the South African media. Right now they are promoting this idea that Nabi is the same as Ntsegi, as Zwane, as every other coach who has not succeeded at Kaizer Chiefs. But all of this is based on the results. And I know football is a game of results. But I'm also not just going to put into context the fact that the football, the number of chances that we've created under Nabi, the way the Chiefs has been playing under Nabi is much better than Tsegi and Johnson. And the media is just pushing that narrative. Why? Because obviously you say anything about Chiefs, you're in a good position. And they know that some people are just going to jump on that. About Dover, we see them. They've been performing for like 3, 4, 5 games in a row. And then he fails to perform in one game and all of a sudden he's a horrible player. Like, I can't do that. I can't be that person who's going to be influenced by the media, because I know what I see and I watch football with both my eyes open and not just with my feelings turned on. The things that piss me off with Nabi, I will state them, but I'm not just going to now every week Mart is good, next week he's the best, next week Dove is bad, next week he's the best. Come on. We need to watch and analyze. Yes, we're allowed to have feelings because we're fans, but we can't just be up and down with our feelings, because then we're going to find ourselves with another coach who will turn on 3 months in. Because I think people want Pizzo now, and he's going to come and he's going to want his players, and then they're not going to give him his players, and you're going to call him a plumber who relegated a team in Iran or something like that. So just be careful of the media. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, remember, equals al pelumoy.